What?
You can't cast magic.
Alright, well after a while of not putting any videos up, me and my buddy are getting ready to play a game. 2,000 points Dark Elves versus 2,000 points Lizardmen. We have a couple pieces of terrain out here. We have a icy river, or torrent river, or whatever they call it, mysterious forest, an idol of Gork, and a sorceress portal. So going over to the Dark Elf player side, we'll see what he has. One thing he has over here, some scouts, some shades. So, starting over there.
I'll say 15 alternate hand weapon Corsairs full command. My babies, 2 hydras, 7 blackguard, no command, 20 Dark Elf warriors full command, level 4 shadow. She has minus D3 toughness, signature spell, Occam's Mind Raiders and Pit of Shades. I have a master on a Dark Pegasus, 7 more blackguard, 12 Cold One Knights with a banner, and 15 repeater crossbowmen with a musician.
And that's also a ghost fence. I forgot that was there. So, going over to the Lizardmen player side, we've got 12 skinks, skirmishers, 2 salamanders, 12 more skinks, 12 more skinks, salamander, an ancient stegodon, 10 cold one riders, and old blood on a Carnosaur, 14 skink skirmishers, and 3 skink priests, level 1 down here. So, we're about to roll off to see who goes first. You got a dice?
Yeah.
I get +1 since I finished deployment. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we tied. Reroll.
Tied again.
Tied again.
Tied again.
Tied again. Okay, I'm going first. We'll get right back to you guys. Alright, well this turn, saw the Lizardmen player move his forces up a little bit. Couple shades got shot up from some blowpipes to pass their leadership test. Magic was unsuccessful. Salamander over here misfired, ate a couple of his skink buddies. So, basically just moved some stuff up. This sorcerer portal made my salamander strength 6 and toughness 5 until the start of my next magic phase, right? So, it's about to be the Dark Elf player's turn. So, here we go. Game on.
Alright, hey Dark Elf player, turn 1, started off with stupidity with them. They pass. They declared a charge on the salamanders, which fled, and redirecting on skinks, which are now gone. We'll get to that later. Blackguard moved up in front of them. We have the master on a BSB charged up, fought his extremely souped up salamander, weapon skill 10, initiative 10, strength 6, 5, 6, strength 4 skinks. Oh my god. Ran through him, and then he caught down the skinks that were running away. Dark Elf warriors with sorcerers held back. Magic saw the withering on the salamanders, minus 3 toughness, but the crossbowmen shooting at them only did 1 wound. Hydras moved back, Blackguard moved forward, Corsairs moved forward, and the shades over there chased down the skinks in close combat, and there's 2 left. And that's it. We're going on Lizardman player turn 2.
Alright, well this turn, we'll start over here. The skink priest miscasted, casting a Comet of Cassandora back there by his sorceress and the hydras. But he miscasted and took a wound. So these shades are facing this way. I tried to move my skinks out of the way a little bit so that lessen the chance of them dying. He also has his master over here on the Pegasus. So I tried to move out of the way of that. Skinks unsuccessful, shooting 24 shots. He has a 1-up rerollable or something crazy like that. These guys are still running, still have the lowered toughness. Skinks up there, forgot to shoot. We got cold ones over here. My stegodon ran through his blackguard. Looks like he might get a little flank stake action over there. The Carnosaur and the cold ones ran through these blackguard, and hoping to roll a little bit better, but I rolled a 1, 2, and a 3 for overrun, so that sucks. So they also got hit by Plague of Rust from the Sorcerer Tower, so they're all at -1. armor save, which kind of sucked. So we're about to get to the Dark Elf player turn. Right after he does his turn, he's going to let you know what happened. Stay tuned. Alright guys, well, we believe this is top of 3. You guys there at home should know. Over here, he moved his shades back, shot at my lone skink priest, but man, he was dodging bullets. Did not get hurt. Over here, he moved up his master on a dark Pegasus, trying to come harass my fleeing salamanders. Hopefully they rally. Something funny is I haven't passed a single... Oh, actually I passed 2 leadership 6s, but I've been forced to take maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 20. As you can see up here, Cold One Knights ran through the Stegodon. He failed his stubborn leadership. Up here, pretty nasty combat. 2 hydras, corsairs in the flank against 10 Cold One Riders and a Carnosaur with an Old Blood on top. He managed to take out a couple of these Cold One Riders. My Carnosaur Lord dropped one of the hydras. So I ended up losing by 1. Passed my leadership test, so kind of straight up there for now. It's about to be my turn. Over here, you see the Dark Elf warriors, the crossbowmen. They charged my skinks, so they're off the table. But it's about to be my turn. That's what the table looks like. Pretty interesting. He still has a lot of stuff left, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, well these skinks are still shooting away at this master on this Pegasus. What's his armor save?
1 up. Against shooting.
1 up. Really annoying. I've pumped maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 to 80 shots into this guy and still have not been able to do anything. Also, I know I was bitching about how these guys just keep running and they're still doing it. I don't know what's going on with my dice today. Pretty crazy. Anyways, nothing happened over there. Since it was my turn, kind of moved my skinks up a little bit, moved them out of the way. Also, if you look over here, the hydra poofed, along with his corsair friends. They ran through them. So
1 wound on the Carnosaur.
1 wound on the Carnosaur. 1 combat by 9. We didn't do my Thunder Stomp last round of combat, so. Yeah, so looks like it's about to be Dark Elf player turn. Here we go.
Alright, we saw the repeater crossbowmen come back in and shoot 2 skinks. The master chased down the Sallies and are off the board currently. The Dark Elf warriors moved up, got hit by a fireball, didn't get hurt by too many. Otherwise, Cold One Knights moved up, and the shades finally popped that Comet Mage, and I think that is it. Coming back to you with top of 5 Lizardmen.
Alright, well that was my turn. These guys got hit with a -1 strength, -1 toughness from this sorcerer puddle or whatever. My skinks shot in there, killed 1, moved my skink priests up, turned around my Carnosaur Lord and my Cold Ones preparing for a charge. Also hit them with a, what is that, Midwinter's Night or something? Curse of the Midnight Wind. He has to reroll 6s to hit, to wound, and for successful armor saves. So, yeah, looks like the game's coming down here. So, here we go. Dark Elf player turn. 5.
Dark Elf player, end of turn 5, stuff's wrapping up, marched the crossbowmen, they couldn't shoot, moved the Dark Elf warriors with the sorcerers farther away. I casted -D3 movement, weapon skill, ballistic skill, initiative on them, and I made skinks even lower toughness. My shade shot up another one of his wizards, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, end of the, sorry, Lizardman player turn 6. I'm getting tired. Be back to you right after this.
Victory today goes to the Dark Elves. Slight victory. Here last turn, nothing really happened, so we just called it. Victory points were close, but he had me by like 200 or so. So yeah, fun game. Haven't posted any videos in a while. I apologize about that. Busy with work and school. Girls, you know, the usual. But we'll try to get some more up for you guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you. Souls!